like it. I like it. And you know what else I like? What's happening over here? We've got some mac and cheesy goodness. That's just, it looks delicious. And of course, Rebecca Weaver in the kitchen with us this morning. How you doing?
Good.
What do we got here today?
Okay, so the cooler weather means that the holiday season is upon us. The first one to hit is Thanksgiving. So I know so many people are already planning their sides, what they're going to do for dinner, all the people they're going to feed. And so our holidays really bring just an abundance of side dishes. And your side dishes can really kind of make or break your dinner and your event. So today we're going to look at some non-traditional takes on traditional dishes. And so that's what we'll be focusing on for November. And one of those traditional sides that you probably see everywhere is macaroni and cheese.
A fan favorite.
Yes, it really is.
Can't go wrong.
But honestly, if you don't make it right, like if you flip your pan over and your macaroni and cheese does not fall out, that's a problem. Or if you have to have like 3 glasses of milk just to eat it. I have been to some events where it was like so rubbery. And I just like, I just kind of wanted to say,
that wasn't made correctly. But it's okay because Rebecca's going to show us how to make it correctly.
So we are going to do a fun take on mac and cheese today.
I'm ready.
So I really like creamy macaroni and cheese, and so we'll go ahead and just kind of walk through some of the steps, and we have it prepared here already. And so ours is going to have jalapenos, so it's a jalapeno popper mac and cheese. Yes, so a little spice. And so basically what we did to start with is we sauteed all of our vegetables. So we have green onions, we have jalapenos, and we sauteed them in some olive oil. And then we start with our roux. And so your roux is really going to kind of give it that thickness, and so it's equal parts flour and butter. And so we just fry all that up in a pan, get it going, put some milk in, and that's where you get to be creative with all of your cheeses.
How much milk do we have to do? That way it's not,
I know,
not too creamy
right?
and not too chalky.
And honestly, it depends. And so it depends on how many people that you're feeding. And so with ours, we used about 3 cups of milk for the pan that we made. But we have cream cheese. We have a lot of different cheese blends. So we have some Gouda cheese in there. We also have just a combination of different types of cheddar. So sharp cheddar, white cheddar, to really give it a robust flavor. And then we add our seasonings. And so with ours, we have paprika, we have some Cajun spice, and then salt and pepper. Depending on how spicy you want it, you also can add Tabasco sauce.
Oh, yes.
And so what we
really
did
good.
is we combined, once you get your sauce going, so you're going to put all of that combined into your sauce, and then you'll pour it all over your noodles. And so you can then just kind of cook it down on your pan if you want to, and you can serve it from a pan. You can still see that it has a creaminess, or you can actually put it in the oven and bake it. And so if you want like that crunchy panko topping, you can put the breadcrumbs, the Parmesan cheese on top, and you can bake it. Yes. And ours also has bacon in it, you know, to give that
traditional.
traditional.
Go wrong with mac and cheese and
bacon and
bacon.
Tabasco sauce.
I know, Tabasco sauce and bacon, like we have it all. But also if you don't eat bacon, or if you don't eat, you just do seafood, you can also do scallops as well, or you can just omit meat altogether. And then also, if you want more of a gluten-free version, we also have some different pastas that you can use. So we have a butternut squash. Yes, you have a butternut squash pasta. You also have different lentil pastas. So it really is a versatile dish.
Can't see, we've got,
So we have all of our stuff
all the
out
different
here.
options here.
Exactly. And then we have some for you to try. And then so like again, you can just kind of serve it in a big baking dish. If you want to do kind of little individual appetizers just to get your crowd going, you can put in little cups like we did today. So it's just such a perfect recipe and dish to please any crowd, really.
And how do you prefer to do it? In there or in here?
I actually bake mine. And so with ours, TV magic, this sat a little bit. So it's a little bit thicker because once it sits, it will get thicker.
Right.
But once you you put it on the stove and you pour your creamy cheese all over it, it is still a little bit runny. And so when you put it in your pan and you bake it, then that's when everything kind of really comes together. So again, it really just depends on whether you want that creamy, ooey gooey goodness. You don't have to bake it at all. But if you want it to come together a little bit, but not like, you know, stuck together and smushed, you know, to where you can like throw it and use it to plaster a wall.
You still want it to have that consistency.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, while we take our bites, if you want to learn how to make this at home, you can check out that website and the recipe, wctv.tv. Enjoy. We'll be right back after the break.
Looks good.